Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Rigathi Gachagua is still insisting that he is the deputy president of Mount Kenya region. When he was elected together with William Ruto, let me say elected, Rigathi Gachagua has been always advocating for the issues that is affecting only Mount Kenya region. I asked you in a certain video in this channel, today if you ask Rigathi Gachagua, issues that is affecting people in coastal, in Nyanza region, Western region, Ukambani, Rigathi Gachagua does not have any knowledge. What he has done now is that he has diverted his attention as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Remember, it is not the deputy president of Mount Kenya region. The other day, Rigathi Gachagua attended a conference of coffee in Meru. There is a certain speech here I want you to watch. Rigathi Gachagua coming out to admit that he is ready to go home because when you look at his fight towards the coffee, tea, miraa, milk, and avocado, is now at least going to show an indication of bearing fruit to their people in the Mount Kenya region. So when I watched that video, I was shocked. Little did I know that this man was just a kind of a tribal kind of a leader that when you look at his advocacy is a lot of Mount Kenya region. Then if you're saying that if you had already solved the issues of Mount Kenya region, now you're ready to go home, then it means the other promises that you came out promising Kenyans, they are null and void. What you have now is to stand with Mount Kenya region, tell them that the coffee, you must fight for them when it comes to the coffee sector, tea sector, avocado, miraa, and milk. But what about those people who does not have coffee, tea, miraa, milk, and avocado? What will you tell the people who are growing maize in Rift Valley, Trans Nzoia, and other parts of the Republic of Kenya that are planting maize? You're coming out to tell us that if you solve the issues of Mount Kenya region, now you're ready to go home. You're coming out to prove to us that you're not legible. You are incompetent deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. You don't know to address the issues that is affecting Kenyans. We know the issues that you are addressing in Mount Kenya region, it's affect them also. And you're doing a good job to fight the cartels the way you're doing, but I don't know how you will cope up fighting the cartels. But something that is giving me a lot of worries is, even despite of him, he is so vibrant towards fighting the cartels in Mount Kenya region. Can he come out also to fight? Because we have also cartels in Western region. We have cartels in Nyanza region. We have cartels mostly even in coastal region. You cannot tell us that it is only Mount Kenya region. So I want you to watch the video of Rigathi Gachagua. Then you will be shocked. This man is so pathetic. And even at times his address is so low and diminishing. So watch.
Mimi hata nilimwambia rais, hii wakulima ya kahawa na majani chai na maziwa na miraa na avocado wakiweka pesa kwa mfuko, mimi hata akiniambia twende nyumbani tuko tayari kwenda, because that will be our legacy. Hata tusipofanya kitu kingine hiyo inatosha, tukirudishia watu wetu heshima yao. Tunataka kuona wamama wetu wakiwa na pesa kwa mfuko, wakiwa wasafi, wametengeneza nywele, wamepeleka kwa ile kinyungu imekorogwa inasimama vizuri. We like seeing our women clean and beautiful and looking well, and they cannot if they have no money. Si ndio? Si wamama ni maji na kibeti? Yeah, we want to restore the dignity and the beauty of our women as a society. And I want to say in broad daylight, I've seen all the cameras are here. I want to make an announcement to all those people who have been living on the sweat of the coffee farmers that what you have gotten is enough and is sufficient. You can reinvest it elsewhere. Going further, you must get just what is due to you. A little percentage, 95% must go to the coffee farmer. Na tukikubaliana, we don't want to get you out of the way. We want us to work together. I want this conference to consider radical reforms in the coffee exchange, which has been a ping-pong game among the very players. I want you to look at it, and why we have members of the National Assemblies here, we have the members of the Senate, we have the county governors here, is that whatever recommendations you come up with, we'll have a legislative proposal to anchor them in law. Then President William Ruto and I and these three good ministers will do everything possible to implement those reforms to the letter for the benefit of the farmer. I want you to look at the issues surrounding the Coffee Board of Kenya, because when Coffee Board of Kenya was there, things were working. When this subsector and others were all grouped together, they were not able to be accorded sufficient attention, and along the way we got in trouble. I want to ask this conference to look at the Coffee Research Institute. What was in Roiro, called the Coffee Research Foundation then, today is a pale shadow of its former self. And that is one of the areas the rain began beating us. Research is important. We must come up with recommendations. When we are looking at the coffee cess, what percentage will go to support the Coffee Research Institute so that it can be our institution of first visit to get the quality of our seedlings right, to deal with the issue of coffee berry diseases, to deal with the various challenges around coffee farming.
After watching that video, you've listened to what Rigathi Gachagua is saying. Am I only person that is so worried with the kind of personality of Rigathi Gachagua? Because at times, when you look at his assistants, remember, he is the deputy president. Deputy president. He is deputizing William Ruto. Some issues that is being articulated. Actually, when you look at even various issues like in, let us talk about the Kerio Valley. The fight is still there. How is Rigathi Gachagua so vibrant towards the issue? I saw sometime William Ruto ask Rigathi Gachagua to call these governors so that they can have a conversation towards these bandits. Rigathi Gachagua did it once. But when it comes to the issue of Mount Kenya region, Rigathi Gachagua is having meetings day in, day out. When you look at cartels in the coastal region, you want to tell me no cartels in Kilifi County, Mombasa County? In fact, in coastal region, there are cartels doing business there. And he has not come out to tell us how they're going to fight those cartels. It is only in Mount Kenya region that Rigathi Gachagua is looking forward to do so. Then after fulfilling the promises that he promised Mount Kenya region, it means he is saying the promises that he promised to Mount Kenya region, not the Republic of Kenya. So, in a matter of fact, Rigathi Gachagua is the deputy president of Mount Kenya region. You like it or you don't like it. That is the truth. And that is why he is saying he is ready to go home if his articulations will meant what is his expectations towards the coffee sector, tea sector, milk sector, miraa sector, and avocado sector. That is what Rigathi Gachagua is telling us. Then we must be ready then to have a new deputy president, because that is what he's saying. He's not so considered towards what is affecting other counties. You know, that is, tell me how many times Rigathi Gachagua has been in Western region. You can count and compare. Initially, when William Ruto was the deputy president, William Ruto was all over. The only part that he never visited frequently was Nyanza region, because Nyanza region was somehow hostile, but at least William Ruto also managed to go there almost 5 times. I can mention. The other time he was in Homa Bay, he went to Migori, you know, in Kisii, Nyamira. At times he was even in Siaya. We can count. When you look at Western initially, when William Ruto was the deputy president, it was all over. Leave alone even during when William Ruto started his ideologies towards his presidency. You know? But Rigathi Gachagua today, if he wants to declare for his presidency, how will Rigathi Gachagua handle himself? That is the big question. Because when you look at him, we were told by a certain governor from Nyeri County, Mutahi Kahiga, saying that it was 10 years for William Ruto, 10 years for Rigathi Gachagua. How will Rigathi Gachagua come out to campaign 2032? Because Kenyans are watching and listening to him, what he is saying always. And that is why Kenyans are judging him with what he always say in Mount Kenya region. So it is just a counter check that Rigathi Gachagua is no longer the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. He is the deputy president of Mount Kenya region. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Thank you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye.